Hey there, welcome back and thanks for joining me. My supplies are down in the description box down below, and there's also an Amazon store. And let me catch you up to where I'm at. So I have already sprayed, sanded, sprayed it again, sanded, and in between my sands I'm also putting alcohol, spraying alcohol on it and wiping it down. So hopefully there's no oil on this. Now, this is going to be a little different. We've been playing around with this. It's not new. It's new to me. But I'm going to smoke this. This is going to be some of the dingy or rustic look, distressed look. That's the word I'm looking for, distressed. So this is going to add to that. And so yeah, this is what I sprayed with. Now, most people say go ahead and get a matte. For some reason, I got gloss. Hence the sanding and spraying, putting alcohol in it. I just rough it up a little bit, just in case the shiny has something to do with it. It never has yet, but Okay, so here I've got a regular candle. Just going to get it lit. Now notice there's not any black smoke coming out, but look, whoa, you're going out on me. Oh, there you go. Now look, can you see it? So let me get you angled a little bit better. There, I'm gonna try to do that because I want you to see the angle and the things I do. All right, let's get going with this because this is pretty cool. It's hard to watch the cup and the knife at the same time. Now remember, keep turning it. Can you see some of that? All right, we'll try to, you want to just kind of swirl it around. And don't get in a big hurry because this is not a fast process. You can kind of start to see it. Sorry, I got terrible light in this spot. All right, I'm gonna try something a little different. You also do this. If you've got some aluminum foil, that really puts it out there. All right, this is some coordination because I'm telling you, it's hard to keep this in the flame and this lined up just right. We'll get the bottom of it. There's that. So as this apparently gets the soot on it, it doesn't smoke as much. Well, there it goes. It's done it pretty good. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so there is that. Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay, let's get this rolling here. And I am going to place it down. Give that a good little rub, and that one is ready to go. Like that. And we'll flip it over and we'll do these. And remember, I'm not worried about this white underneath. It's just my letters. All right. Now, I am ready to get that cup. Okay. This is where you got to do some thinking, because now I'm setting my cup like it's going to be sitting on a table. Like, so here is this. Now I need to figure out, is there anything I need to cover? Anything I not want to show? None of that bothers me. So, I'm going to get some whitish up here for my, and there's really not any, flag part. And see, it's going to go on. Okay. So if you're watching before, it's good information. I just did it backwards. I should have mirrored it, even though that looks great like that. It's going to be like this on my cup. And I didn't think that far ahead. So what I did was mirror this and cut out another one. So it's going to be like I want it. Like, all right, make sure I'm getting it right. These go to the outside, so they need to be like that. Perfect. Okay. Oops. What is this doing? All right. Now, what I basically did here, normally I would have pulled up all the red, because the pattern here on Cricut has it put it on top of red vinyl. Because I'm using my white of my cup as my base, I had to still cut out the lines, but instead of leaving the white, I took the white up. So a little confusing, but it took me a minute. I really don't want this straight. So I'm going to just kind of do a little. All right, I'm going to take my transfer tape that I just tore. That'll be okay, I'm guessing. Let's do this. Put that here. And put this here. I got a bubble, and I want that bubble out. I don't want it to cause problems in a minute. There. Okay. Easily enough fixed. Okay, now, so I've got my words, I've got my flag, and I'm going to set them off to the side. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything on this guy. I did him last week. It's so pretty, but I don't know if I want to put something on it or not. Okay, here's my cup. You're going to turn it like you're going to see it. So here's the bottom. You get a lighter spot for the stars, and that's about my lightest right here. So there we go. And I'm going to hold my breath and try this. So it's going to go something like that. We'll peel this off. Now you want to hold it and peel it really close. You don't want to hold it up, because you don't want to pull things up if you can help it. Now, look over, because this is it. Once you stick it down, you better hope you like it, because it is a little challenging. So you can see. All right. Because it's not exactly straight, and I wanted something like that. I don't think I want it. I think I want it like that. So there's my center. And we'll put it down. And hope I'm good. Man. That was a little nerve-wracking. Man, that was nerve-wracking. Okay. Whew. All right, there is about in the center. And I'm telling you, if you're working on lines like I am, you really go ahead and line your cup up. It makes it so much easier. Okay, there's Bless. I want it reading down. And Bless is going to turn just a little bit. America. Ballparkish. And this one. So that. And I may have done them too big. If not, I'll rearrange. So there's that. And then if that went like this. Okay, that. That and that. No, I like it the other way. Okay. All right, so I'm ballparking it. I'm in the middle of the other decal. So if I do it like that, I'm going to trim around this so I can see, because I really can't see what I'm doing. And it's going to go like this. And then America is going to go like that. So that's what it looks like. I'm trying to get the glare off. There we go. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so here we go. And we do need to rub these pretty good. Okay, so you want to make sure you've rubbed these pretty good. Got them. Transfer tape really good on your letters. And they should peel off very nicely. Double check, make sure it's whew. Okay. This is nerve-wracking, but it is so fun. All right, this one. And last. Whew. Okay. Look at that. Love that. Ooh, now let's do this. All right. Oh my word, look at this. Is that not absolutely awesome? Okay. Now's where some fun's going to take place, and I'm going to figure this out as we go, and we're going to have some fun with this. Okay, the acrylic ink that I'm using is sepia. I've got a really rough brush here that's just going to make hopefully really that type brushes. I don't want to put a lot on there, and I'm going to keep knocking a lot of it off. And I'm going to play on the bottom because I'm see what this does. And I didn't have any much on there. So this is where you have to play a little bit, kind of get what you're doing. There we go, something like that. I am so tore up. My leg is just a jumping. This has got me all wound up. Okay, so it takes a little bit more than I thought, you know, to show up and be good, because you know, I don't want it so even, but, and I'm gonna go back over this a number of times, I'm sure. Ooh. It's all right, I may like that. Kind of do. Oh, where'd you come from? And it very quickly dries, so it's pretty easy to work with and keep going. Go over it and see if there's any spots you're wanting to increase some darkness. Okay. I'm so excited. Something I do want to do, and I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's doable, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I want a smaller brush. Ooh, that's really stiff like that other. Do I want it stiff or smooth? Smooth, I think. Okay, here's little. I don't know. I'm gonna play. I'm going to give this some shadow. Well, I have to have more than that. Let's see. I think I want a smaller one. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Or, don't know if I'm even good at it. I do know I want a smaller brush. I want a tiny brush. Like that, maybe. Okay, I think that's closer to the idea I want. So I'm going to kind of go with that. One, I've already committed, and two, you know, really what, it's not going to make it terrible. It's just going to look like the letters have shadows. That wouldn't be bad. Go in there and mess it up. And what I'm doing is I'm acting like the letters have been moved this way, and that leaves the shadow over there. So that's my thinking and how I'm putting this on. Okay, I think I'm figuring out what I like. Yes, this is it. Okay, we'll bring it down so you can see better what's going on, and hope I don't forget to put it back. Okay, so I'm going in here on this side, putting some wet down, taking my brush and just doing that. grief. I'm loving this. This is so awesome. All right, this is a little tricky. It's these. For anybody that hadn't watched me knows that I do not get this good. I don't get it until I'm good at it and then try to show you. You get to learn right along with me, and that is what you're doing, because I'm going to have to go back and do the other letters like this. Because I'm loving this effect. So, yeah, you get to play with me and mess up with me too. Good grief, look at that, how much cooler that is. All right, let's go back and finish this one up. I put a little much on that one, but as you can see, it didn't really bother it. All right, do I want to do blessed because I like it standing out? You know what? Let's just do a little bit and see what we like. Yeah, I want to do it too, I think. Yeah. And like I say in art, people don't know that you had a choice and not to put it on there. I'm glad I did it. And I'm almost scrubbing with this brush. Ooh, that was a dark one. Wow. That is awesome. Okay. I want it on the flag. You know I'm going to do something here. Let's see. I don't really know where to do it. I don't know that I can. I do love this dark through here. I think I'm going to call that one. I think I'm going to call it. So, let's go epoxy. Okay, we are to the epoxy part. Now, this is, and this is true with any two-part epoxy, it's 50, half and half, 50 and 50. So here, this one I did a 7.5 ml of part A and a 7.5 ml part B. I've been stirring for a while. I stir really vigorously because you're going to torch it, so it's going to get those bubbles out. But you want it, minus the bubbles, to go from a white to a clear. And while this one is still, I just got lots of bubbles in it. If we took the bubbles out, they would be done. So I've been stirring about 3 or 4 minutes. Sorry, my door's open. And really make sure you get in the corners. If you're afraid that you're not getting in the corners, and this is kind of a pointy stir, but if you're using a popsicle stick, pour it in another glass. Like stir it a little bit, pour it in another cup, and then stir it again. That way you know everything's mixed, because if you put this on and you run across an area that has not been combined with the other part, you're going to have an unfinished sticky spot, and you have to start over. So either use something with a point where I can get all in my corners, or put another glass, which is pretty good idea. That's my Zeus coming in. All right, I'm gonna get this going. This is going to sit for a good 12 hours. It's done after this. To recap everything I've done, I've sanded, sprayed with white, sanded again, sprayed with white. I wanted it good and white. Not that it mattered, right? So then I went and cut out on my Cricut, my flag. I did mirror it because I wanted the blue to be on this corner. And then I cut out my God Bless America letters, stuck those on, did the brown, and oh my goodness, sometimes I just surprise myself. So anyway, I'm just loving this. So anyway, I wanted it really distressed, and so here we go. This is our final thing, is putting on the epoxy. Now, you know, with these, you can't dishwasher them and all that good stuff. This is a long cup, so it's a little shakier than a shorter one, but this is a 30 skinny. I didn't know they made them. I love it because I can hold it. Those 30 that have the bigger tops, I don't tend to drink out of those because I just struggle. I don't want to two-hand it. And I just do this and rake it and just kind of keep going at an angle. The lettering has to be my favorite. I'm just blown away. Now I'm not going all the way to the top yet. I'll show you how I do that. Because if you can do it without having to sand it, you know, life's a winner. Okay, I'm gonna warm this up just an inkling, not much. Start getting rid of some of these bubbles, and it'll help it spread a little bit easier. Okay, now I'm fixing to get to this part. Let me show you a little bit easier what I do. I just rake it and come up. I don't let it pour over. Just rake it and come up on the, up a little bit. You just want to get it to that edge. My turner's noisy. I sometimes put oil right here. Okay, I caught a spot right here. Had a lift in the vinyl. I got it down. Okay. Whew, scared me. Okay. I like it to go that way. All right. There it is again. Okay, so okay. Well, I'll tell you what, let's investigate what to do with that. Trying to see. Okay. Can you see that? Right there. That's what I'm going to try to fix. So I'm going to see, because it's not pushing down and staying down. I'm going to see if I can't just cut a little bit with the X-Acto knife and see if it won't push down. Okay, put me another finger caught on. No. Okay, we're going to figure this out. We'll see if I can't V it a little bit. I know that's risky, but you know, I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, it's a slither that I did, and I think it's gonna work. All right, there we go. Somehow I fixed that. I mean, there's a little white. Let's see. See? But hey, it's better than that big chunk sticking up there and going to stick through my epoxy. All right, let's get rolling. This is where you look it over. See if you've got any weird spots. Now you can also spray this with a clear if you wanted before you put the epoxy. I don't think any of my situations, I only had the one, came from not spraying. You just don't have to, but if you want to, do it. Yeah, that worked. That worked. Get this corner really good. $15 mLs were really good for this. So I'm just going over everything, making sure I've got it covered. No spots, no empty places, because I just don't want to have to do this again when this is the only one I need to do. Now you definitely want to keep your torch or hot gun moving. Alright, this is where I look and see if there's anything funny going on. Okay, if you've got any places that feels kind of funny, fix them, but for the most part, we are a go. All right, and there it is. I am tickled. Thanks for hanging. I know this was a crazy one. It was a little unorganized, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. And y'all go have fun.